But at least you got the heartstring. Is that for the heartstrings and not the hardware? Is that a little nod to me? I found out that Ro has been watching me before she got on here. So she knew I was going to have to speak on her femininity. But I just need not black like Jackie Christie every episode. That's it. Other than that, I enjoy you. He said he'd be tearing me up. I'm like, oh God, I feel so bad now. Oh God, we're taking a stripper pole lesson. And of course, Latoria's like, oh, I don't know. That's such a good workout, though. Those girls are strong as hell. God, Latoria talking about the Cupid shuffle, giving us, I didn't know a body could do that. You need to own your orgasm class. Alania trying to work it like she got somebody to go home and hunch. You don't want that man no more. You are so tired of his cheating, you just can't admit it to everybody else because you know once you start talking about it, you never gonna stop and you're gonna have to leave his ass. Leave him. Just pack your shit and leave, please. You're not happy. You're not gonna be happy with him. You're just going to resign into being disappointed. Life is too short to resign into being disappointed. You can fight and find somebody the hell else. Latoria going on a date with her fair fella. Oh no, this is a blind date from Labrina. Well, Labrina knows men who have homes that are full grown. Alana's got her new studio space. Oh, she does Latoya Luckett's makeup. Does she specialize in the natural look? Because she's so naturally beautiful. Like, I can tell she can do some makeup, but it's like, I can't tell by you because that's just how you look. And Latoya's always been naturally beauty. I want you to see you transform somebody. You got a lot to work with. All you got to do is accentuate. So Josh and her are sleeping in separate rooms because he's done something to fracture the trust. What did he do? I'm not ready to talk about that publicly. Oh, God. You've said the same thing for 6 episodes. That's not interesting to us. But she wanted him to do couples therapy. He wanted to do individual therapy first. Who was the heifer? Was it a friend? That matters. But all this, oh, well, I'm not ready to talk about it. You're going to make people think that it's worse than what it is. Or you know damn well you gonna look like a maid, mattress, and a mule, so you don't want to admit to being his fool. Latoria in therapy again. I'm all for mental health, but this is why this is a cute Saturday show, but I forget the shit's on. I'm watching it with the closed caption. I'm sorry your father passed. I'm happy you're getting some therapy, but this ain't interesting for a reality show. We need something more. We can do something more than sit around and talk. I get it. This is humanizing, but Lord, I've seen this heifer in therapy too much in the past 6 episodes. If I'm like, oh God, here we go again. Honey, don't traumatize us with the story of finding your father dead. Jesus. I don't need to hear that. Some things you can keep to yourself. God. But across town in a full-grown home, Elena catches up with Manira. Manira, can you help me? Can you help all of us? And Elena, I'm going to bring you in on this as well. Your hair is always together. Can you go visit Giselle in Potomac and get her to throw those old wigs away, because I will never forget, and I will never I will never allow y'all to forget either, that Cal, her assistant, had one of her wigs and said, this looks like coochie hair, but went on and fixed it up anyway. I think it's time we get her some non-coochie hair wigs. And y'all seem to know about hair and beauty. So maybe you could school her because she knows about colorism. And I'll put my Fenty skin on that. Oh, God. It's like a waiting game. You're waiting for him. Why do you need to go to... This is my question for you. What do you think will happen in couples therapy that will allow you to move forward? I really genuinely wonder what. So he's done a session, but she wants him to do more. Ah, maybe you should go to therapy on why this is so important and how you can move on. I just I believe in therapy, but if you gotta browbeat him and to go in, it's just it's lip service. He's just going through the motions so that he ain't gotta look for another place to live. See, the fact that you're not seeing effort from him is the same reason he was seeing another woman. He's just not that interested in this relationship anymore. And rather than beating your head against this damn wall and being sad, go get a new nigga. Go get a new, go get a new, go get a new nigga. Because I don't think therapy is going to take the clock back in the way you need. I want him to take accountability for violating my trust. I think he's done that. You're not hearing it or you're not ready to accept it yet. I'm just tired of the whining. 6 episodes and you can't even say he cheated. Who's in denial here? Manera talks about her mother who came here and single mother issues. I don't know how single parents doing it now. Them kids is high as hell. Ro drops by Lisa Stanfield and she got on a pop of color. A pop of color. Why are Chloe's walls so naked? Lord, these Airbnbs. I can't. I get it's smart to not let everybody know where you live, but Lord, pick something that look a little lived in. It's blaring white in there. There is so little on them damn walls. There's so much negative space. Oh God, but she's in an on and off again for years now relationship. He in the NBA, so you holding on for that championship ring. I don't know what to tell you. In this economy, I say play all your options. But on again, off again, don't end up destiny. A woman always overlooked and never chosen. Don't end up without the hardware, but talking about heartstrings. God, being 40-something talking about, well, you may have the hardware, but I have the heartstrings because he's talking about me all over Huntsville. But he married someone else on you, and then you want to be salty. I'd be mad with him. I'd look at that heifer and be like, well, I mean, you see what he did to me. Let's see what he'll do to you. And he in prison. He's getting the hardware too. Twixt knees. Twixt knees, Bronx. Twixt knees. All right, we taking pregnancy tests like Jocelyn. However, she's like, I don't want to be pregnant alone. I would not want to be either. So, of course, she ain't pregnant. But, you know, we got to have a pregnancy scare for a storyline. I can dig it. So we got Latoria's date, and it's giving coot. Fox and Cat, it's giving cat daddy. It's giving cat daddy. I can't tell if he's older or if he just has an older look. Because he might not be that old. He don't look bad. But it's definite, like, you might need some Just for Men boo-boo, because that might be aging you. Yeah, I could tell that this is not what Latoria would go for. But she's like, he seems nice. Latoria, what are you going for? He got horses, so he has money. Horses are money. Child, he said he got 6 horses. That means he got a stable. Baby, that is stable. You, girl, them pockets is sounding full grown. 6 horses? This is a man that can cheat in peace. This is a man that can afford his family across town. Like a gentleman. Okay, so he already got his divorce out the way and still has money for horses? Child, give me his phone number. I'll go out with him. Teach me how to ride. Shit. Then he probably got land too? Girl, you're not hearing. You are not hearing. And he looked fit. Yeah, I don't know how you gonna say I'm scared of horses. You scared of money. She hooked you up with a winner. So he said, I won't date older than 31. And she's like, I'm a few years older. You were acting like you're some young, tender 23 and never been kissed. There's some tread on that tire. Okay, so this date ain't gonna work. He don't want kids. She wants twins or 3 kids. And he's like, at 35? Okay, that's great for you. Not for me. So I could watch more of them going on bad dates. That was somewhat funny. But Takasha, you don't seem like you that interested in dating, but you want to talk about kids. I need to see you interested in dating if you want to have all these kids. I mean, if you want to do it by yourself, that's fine too. All right, we got a different color coat from Ro. Oh God, now Ro in fucking therapy. I am all for black women in therapy and getting help, but I don't know if, like, honestly, I feel like the therapists need to be a part of the fucking friend group. All we seeing is these damn therapists. I guess this is an accurate depiction of black women's lives. Going to therapy, focusing on your business, raising your children. This is true black women's life. But goddamn, we staying in this. We staying on the couch. We'd have been to more therapists than spas, than outings, than dinners. Girl, we stay in this therapy. We staying in therapy. Ooh, girl, I put a shallot in that rice. Beef broth rice. You know I ain't playing. So Rose talking about holding her feelings around the heifers. If he's doing stuff for you financially, Jesus, let him take you to the mall. Or no, you've got my TikTok. Message me. I'll pick out some outfits for. Good Lord, we ain't gotta drape ourselves in all black, and we don't have to pull shit out of the time capsule. I mean, your hair is together. That's more than we can say for Giselle Bryant. Honey, all this, I don't want to affect him. I don't want to be more public. Why are you his secret? Why are you okay being coochie in the cut? You better stand out in front of everybody and tell him either make it Graham official or get on. You know, your tears in this therapy session almost make the pregnancy scare seem real. I think the pregnancy test was for the show, but I think she doesn't know what to do about this relationship. I'ma wish you the best. I say marry his ass. At least you'll get something out of the divorce. But trust and believe, you always regret the men that you didn't marry for money. You always regret it. Every day of your life. You really think, I was a fool and a blessing looked me in the face and walked on. My question to you, because this is the color of Bronx's paws and nails, does that make him black? Now we're going to end it with Elena browbeating her husband into some more damn therapy. This show should be called Niggas in Therapy. That's what it should be called. I'm glad we getting some mental help, but this is not a plot line. All we have done for the past 6 episodes, we done gone to dinner twice, but we have stayed in the therapist chair. Is big mental health behind this? This feels like an agenda. She says couples therapy is an easy first thing. And he said, I've never been opposed to couples therapy. Now he's saying he hasn't. Sir, well, you said you wanted to start with individual therapy. Therapy. Plain for Housewives of Miami. And therapy for Hustle in Houston. Therapy. That's all I'm going to say for the rest of the episode. Therapy. When some shit happen, I'll see you then. Y'all got... I'm sick of this shit. And join me at 9 p.m. for the introduction of the new book in the reading club, Black AF History, a New York Times bestseller. I'll see you live on Patreon.